Hi, everyone. I'm Amy Scullion with Alberta IoT, and I'm pleased to be joined today by James Freeman and Wilson Acton, both who are advisors to our Alberta IoT Center of Excellence. For those who are a little bit newer to Alberta IoT, we're really on a mission to become the worldwide center of excellence for IoT and emerging technologies. And we do this through supporting ongoing education, adoption, and overall growth of the industry. So part of fulfilling that mission is to make Alberta a world's leader and tip the scales of success in favor of our companies and management teams that are part of this ecosystem. So James, why don't you speak a little bit to what the Center of Excellence is up to in this regard?
Absolutely, and thank you so much, Amy and Wilson, for the opportunity here this morning. As a former technology executive in an IoT company and also an active angel investor, one of the things I'm really passionate about is supporting early stage and scale up IoT companies. And there's been a lot of great news come out of the Alberta ecosystem in terms of accelerators and capital flowing in. We've seen reports from both NACO, the National Angel Capital Organization, as well as the Canadian Venture Capital Association, of record years in terms of investor interest in companies in general in Alberta. But what we want to do and what we recognize as an opportunity, given our membership and given the voice that we support in the industry, is that we can help to channel or focus some of that investor interest into those IoT companies that have chosen to make Alberta their home and are in the growth or scale up stage of their corporate journey. And so I'm quite excited about some new thinking that we've got going at the in the Center of Excellence for the Alberta IoT Association, and for a couple of upcoming events that I believe Wilson's going to speak about here in a minute.
Thanks, James, and thanks, Amy. As mentioned, I'm one of the advisors to the Center of Excellence and also a repeat entrepreneur in the technology space. And when Amy talks about tipping the scale in favor of some of our companies, a lot of people think about, the saying kind of crossing the chasm, that bridge from a startup company into a true scaling company. And there's great programming at the startup phase, help people get going. And there's capital available for those companies that have proven product market fit and are truly scaling up and just need to step on the gas with respect to growth. Where we see that gap is essentially that crossing the chasm of helping get those companies up and over. And we think that takes two things. It takes capital, but it also takes mentorship. There's a lot of problems that are faced by those companies that feel unique when you're that management team wrestling with that are actually experienced by many others out there. And so at Alberta IoT, a big part of our mission is growing this whole ecosystem. Part of that is connecting people. And so we are formalizing the connection of capital, but also bringing with that the advice and the connection to people that have been there, leveraging our network and leveraging our community. And so there's two sides to that equation. If you're a venture capital or investor looking to invest in IoT and related technologies, and you're looking for those opportunities, we invite you to reach out and get in touch with us and come join us on March 2nd for a pitch featuring three graduates of our first two cohorts of our fast track program to show off their businesses. And if you're a company who's growing and you're trying to make that next step, we encourage you to reach out. And if you've come through our fast track program, get your pitch decks in and let's showcase your business to the community, to capital providers that are in the space and help to cross this and tip the scales in your favor to get into that truly scaling business.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much, James and Wilson, and we look forward to seeing all of you at our Fast Track graduation on March 2nd.